Here we go again, same week. The same week, just different teacher. So basically, there's a place that special needs children can go if if the noise is getting too much in the classroom, or they can't they just need to be by themselves, and they're entitled to go there, right? So this woman that's there has said yesterday to Athena, because it was too loud for her in her class. So she's gone there, and she says that's not a good enough reason. So I thought, okay. She said it again today. So she's coming for her. So I thought, okay. I've tried to phone the school. She's left already. Okay. I says, well, this is what I want you to tell her in the email, yeah. And she said she's going to get her to ring me back tomorrow, but my impatience. So, like, if she hasn't read the email quick enough, or she hasn't phoned me quick enough, I thought, you know what, give Athena a note, and she can hear what I have to say. So the note is, Miss I need you to stop making my special needs daughter uncomfortable in coming to the when she has every right to be there. As she has already explained to you, she cannot handle continuous noise due to a condition, so if you can come at her again about being in the for noise, I'll be taking it further. Clearly, you need to take a course on Sen children. I'm going to be emailing the head teacher as well and going, you told me when I came for open evening in year 7 that all the teachers were trained for Sen children. Why do I have to keep cussing then? Why do I have to keep cussing and remind them, okay, this is part of a condition? Why do I need to keep cussing like they're stupid? Why are they working there? They don't know what they're doing. No, this email needs to happen. I'll be doing that. So I've just emailed the head teacher because I'm not going to be able to rest until I do, right? I've had to speak to 3 different teachers in the space of 2 weeks on how they handled my special needs child badly. You assured me on Year 7 Open Day that all staff knew how to support Sen children. You also assure me that now she has a sheet showing all of her needs and triggers that all of the teachers would understand. Should this continue, I'll be contacting Sendias and the Department for Education. You can't do false advertising like, oh yeah, this school is, we know how to deal with Sen children, and then not. You can't, because what you're doing is you're making it worse for them. You're making them not want to come to school. You're making them feel like their condition is a problem. So it's not helpful. You need to be helpful in these situations, or you need to get gone. The thing is, this isn't the first few incidents that have happened. Things have happened in Year 7 where they've said, yeah, we're going to sort it. This cannot be. Like, the first couple of weeks she was in there, she accidentally left her bag outside, right? I think it was week 1 or week 2. She left a bag outside. She wasn't used to having a bag with her, because you leave your bag inside in her junior school, the one she was at. And she said to the teacher, oh, I've left my bag outside. You're going to have to leave it there to the end of the lesson. ADHD, forgetfulness, yes? So was she going to replace it if it got stolen? Was she going to replace it if, like, the iPad that was in there had got rain on it or something, right? So I had to cuss about that. There was also one of the teachers that was meant to be understanding about her condition. I explained it to him in a meeting. I explained she got anxiety, this, that, the other. And he says, oh, if there's any bullying, she can come to me, I'll sort it out. So she goes to him after this meeting and he says, oh, you have to have more resilience. So I had to cuss about that as well. I'm like, you told me one thing, you're not living up to it. That's not what you tell someone that comes to you about bullying. Then there was another instance with a teacher, she's left now, good, that, people with ADHD, they fidget, okay? They can't help it. So she's rocking her leg back and forth on the chair. She's not bothering anybody. And she goes, you can't be doing that. If you did that in a theatre, they would kick you out. I had to cuss about that. I'm like, no. And Athena even tried to explain her condition, say, not everyone can just sit still. People have got conditions. And she's trying to say, are you calling me stupid? I thought, woman. Yeah, I had to have a whole meeting about that. You are not going to upset my daughter like that. You are not going to question what she, goes through. If you're not, equipped to work with special needs children, then go. go and go to a school where there's none. Good luck with that. But just go. I think it should be mandatory that all teachers know how to deal with special needs children, because they're not just all put in one school. They're in every school, and they have every right to be in whatever school they want to be, and they should be taught how to treat them, and all the different needs, all the different triggers, everything. They should stop being lazy and freaking learn about it.